desire to cultivate. So we sing that. You take a moment to settle a little bit. We'll sing and then we'll settle some more. May all beings always have happiness and its causes. May all beings always be free of pain and its causes. May all beings always be pain-free and live happily. May no beings ever cling to those near nor spurn those far. For as long as space abides, as long as the world remains, just so long may I be there, resolving all beings' pain. Well, if you're aspiring to be here for as long as space abides, you need to be comfortable. So settle in your seat. And actually, what's comfortable for the body is to sit in a way that's most natural for the body, which actually isn't the slumping situation we sometimes think of as relaxed, but to allow the natural unfolding of your spine from your hip area to open up so your body is erect but not stiff. The natural hollows in your back are there. Your back's a little curved at the bottom and again at the top. And your neck is long because you're tucking your chin in just a little bit. You can feel the erectness of your body. Things are starting to flow. Your breath is able to move in and out very easily because you're offering your own breath a very clear passage. And that feels good. And also you're sensing the contact of the bottom of your body with your cushion or your chair. It's not something you have to imagine or think about. You can feel it. Now take a moment to feel that contact and how that support translates into the flowing forth of your upper body. Feels good. If you find the right space, it feels good. It means that you're relaxed. You're letting the support of your cushion hold you. Your muscles are relaxed. You don't need them. Your skeleton is going to hold you. And just check and see if there's tension around your mouth that, if just by noticing, maybe it will relax a little. In your shoulders. In your hands. Let your hands just be at rest on your knees or on each other, whatever's comfortable for you. Let your hands be relaxed. When you feel that relaxation in your hands, let your mind be just that relaxed. Relaxed means settled. Not to be confused with sleepy, dull, no. Our natural luminous mind shines when we're relaxed, when we're easy, when we're comfortable, when we feel supported. So how do you feel? Everyone, you will each have your own pace at which you begin to feel settled. It can take some minutes, 5, 10, 15 minutes. That settling is a process. You set it in motion by doing what we just did. And the process of settling will continue throughout our sitting together. Let your mind attend to the sensation of your breathing. The mind likes to attend to something. Your breathing, the sensations that you experience are in the present moment. So just by attending to your breath, for as long and as much as you are aware of your breathing, you're in the present. That means you're free of worrying about the past or the future. And that is a delightful oasis. Every moment of attention to the present is a kind of resting place for us. So your mind may go off into something else in the past or the future. That's what our minds do. But we train ourselves to notice this, gently notice. And then as soon as you notice that your mind has gone somewhere else, you're awake, you're clear, you know it's happening. Very good. You can choose. I invite you to choose at that moment to bring your attention back to your breathing. Feel the breath coming into your body, flowing in with healing, with energy. Life comes in with your breath. We honor this and we notice it. That's all. There's nothing to do. You're not changing how you're breathing. You're not making plans about how to breathe. Just tap into your own experience of breathing. Breath comes in. And let your belly be relaxed. Your belly will fill up with energy too, and that feels good. Chest opens a little. Maybe your heart relaxes a little, expands a little. It's very simple. And yet it changes your inner landscape quite completely. Feeling the breath come in. Where do you feel it first? What do you feel? Where is it? And then, of course, every in-breath has an out-breath. Feel your out-breath. This too is in the present. And let your belly relax. Keep your chin tucked under a bit. It keeps your back flowing. And it doesn't matter how many times you realize your mind has gone elsewhere. Good for you. You've noticed it. Come back to your breathing. It's always there for you. Flowing in, it's flowing out. It's very predictable. That's also reassuring. Letting go. There's nothing you're going to do now in these few minutes that we're practicing. You don't have to plan your day. It will unfold. You can trust that. Just be here with your breath. Take an inner vacation. Let go of all your concerns. You'll attend to them later. You'll have a fresher mind. Feeling your breath. Bringing your attention back. Letting your belly relax. Letting tension fall away. If you notice some tension in your body, just notice it. Don't fight it. Sometimes just bringing attention, which is really a form of love, to some part of you that seems to hold pain, physical or emotional. Something will release, something may change. Do it very gently. It's part of your awareness of breathing. You notice tensions that are in the path of the breathing. If you're sleepy, let your eyes be a little bit open. Not really looking at anything, but your eyes are a little bit open, and so there's light. It helps you be less sleepy. If you're feeling agitated, even if your eyes are open, let your gaze be down. Let your eyes just fall to a comfortable distance in front of you. That will help relax your agitation. Feeling sleepy, you can look up a little bit or look further away. Just have your eyes open a little bit. See what works for you. We're looking for a balance between agitation and drowsiness. Just simply being present. It takes a while to find that balance. So be kind to yourself. Be kind and be curious. What is it like to focus on your breath? How does it affect you? So sit together in silence for another minute or two, just being with your breath, being with your own experience. If any judgment comes up, I'm doing well, I'm doing not well, let it go. It's just a distraction. Come back to your breath. It's not important that you assess how you're doing. It's important that you be here with your breath. As the process of settling naturally continues, you can quietly reflect how you yourself wish to be happy. And the person on your right, who you may or may not know, they also do. The person on your left, the person in front of you, everyone in this room, we all want that. If you like, then as you exhale, feel that you are sending good wishes, beam of light, that you're sending this to someone who's present you're aware of in the room, even if you don't see them. You know there's somebody next to you or behind you. Just feel that your breath is going to them as light, as good wishes, just offering them happiness. So your breathing actually has a kind of purpose, a kind of benefit, just by breathing. Light is going out. And once you get the feel of it, why not include the person on the other side of you? Perhaps you'd like to feel that the goodness, energy, light that you are exhaling is beginning to fill the room, is actually affecting all of us in this room. You're offering something to everyone here. You're offering them the happiness they want just as much as you want your happiness. How does that feel to you? Exhaling happiness for everyone here. And everyone here is exhaling happiness for you. It's coming to you from all parts of this room. And you can also, in the next few inhalations, feeling that you're inhaling away whatever pain, whatever suffering is present for the person on your one side, other side, front, back. You just lift it off them and they're shining free of this burden that you have now dissolved. And now we'll send out vibrations in a different way. Let your attention be more or less in the center of your chest. We're going to sound the sound hung, 2 hungs per breath. Everyone feel free to do this at exactly the pace that works for you. And you're sending out sound. This is a stabilizing, sacred sound. sharing it with everyone in the room. The sound expands through your body. And your attention is unified with this sound. It's another way of cultivating being in the present moment, because sound is, of course, in the present moment. There's nothing else but this sound for you. And now your mind is unified with silence. And again, you feel into your breathing. Feel your breathing. Let the settling process continue. In the way you feel right in this moment, is it any different from the way you felt when you first sat down? Just notice what's different. And still you're breathing. You can notice this while also noticing your breathing. And then you can let go even of noticing your breathing. Let go of everything. Just be here for a moment. Did anyone notice anything? How are you? Was there a shift? What questions do you have? What thoughts do you have? Take a few minutes here and then we'll have a little break. So, Okay.
Okay, when I came here this morning, I was a little bit stressed, and right now, I feel great.
Mm.
After doing the hung, my mind was clear,
Mm.
and I could focus better on when I was breathing.
Mm.
So, just wanted to
Thank
share
you. Thank you. So you were stressed, and then a little time passed. You did a little sitting, and your mind got clearer. Anything else?
just the sensation of my body now. Everything is relaxed, and
Everything's,
I can think clearly now.
yeah.
I can see clearly now.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's important to notice this. You know, sometimes we feel so desperate when we're stressed. It's like we'll always be stressed. It's our nature to be stressed, but actually it's our nature to be relaxed. And we can welcome that. And being relaxed is definitely related with clarity. So thank you. What else? Oh.
For me, I think it was a struggle at first. Um, it was a lot easier to clear my mind with the hung than just focusing on my breath. And I found that after the hung practice, it was easier to focus on my breath, even in the silence. So that's maybe something I should practice more on the hung, just because it's as a first step easier.
Yeah, it's very powerful, the hung. Sound is very powerful for us to focus on. And yeah, very nice that you noticed that. There was a struggle, and then it became less of a struggle, and the hung, if I understand you correctly, focusing on the hung made it easier to do the focusing on the breath, which had been a little bit of a struggle before. It's wonderful to notice that, isn't it? Because it means that you're not stuck. As we were saying, we all have this potential, right? You can be really stressed, but that's not the long and short of who you are. It can change. Thank you. Yeah. What else? Yes, thank you. If you don't mind waiting for the...
Thanks. So my question is, when we did the exercise of like alleviating the suffering from the person, next to us,
Yeah.
how do I make it so that I don't get stuck with that thing inside of me?
Very, very important. So that came up at the second part of it. The first part, when we were just sending light or good wishes, that was okay.
That was
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I wondered about introducing the second part because it can be more challenging. It's just your imagination, It's just your intention. It's we feeling, because we really want to cultivate the compassion, which is a wish that people be free of suffering. So we imagine ourselves pulling away this suffering. It makes sure that it dissolves. It's just in your mind. You've created it. You can dissolve it. It's dissolving. It's not harming you in any way. That's very important. You have total permission that it's not like you're taking it on. You're taking away from them, and it melts away. And as it melts away, it also melts away a little bit of this, the way we tightly hold to me, which is another topic for another Sunday. And that's actually very helpful to us. We can just relax. Does that work?
Yeah, what I tried to imagine in my mind was kind of the same way that sometimes we eat or drink things that are harmful, but we digest them and they go out. The same thing would happen, like somehow I would kind of digest it and it wouldn't harm me.
When you digested it, did it have to pass through you, or could it right away kind of
No, it did pass through me.
It did?
Yeah.
And did you like that? Is that what you want to avoid?
I don't want to avoid it. I don't know. I was just wondering if there is another type of visualization or some sort of imagery that could help me better.
There is. There are many variations of this practice, and I think over time we'll see more of them. Sometimes you become a body of light and you do this, so then there's no problem at all. But you can it can dissolve into light and then melt away into space. Sometimes, but I don't know if you want to do this just yet. You breathe it in and actually it just melts into your heart and kind of enriches your heart, actually, kind of like fertilizer. It becomes something actually positive in you is one way to say it. Okay. And if anybody is having this issue, and I know people do, don't force yourself to do something that feels like, it just doesn't feel right. It does mean that there's a way to tweak the practice so that the point is to feel you've relieved this other person and you're delighting because they're starting to shine more and more. And this thing, it just melts away like a bubble. Yeah. So thank you for noticing that.
All right. Thanks.
Great. Good. I felt the room changed quite a bit, actually, after we did the home, really settling down. So we can have a couple minutes break.
There's the book going around.
Oh, is it?
We have a book within which we put names of people whom we wish to
Thank
hold,
you.
And we wish to dedicate the
We'll
virtue of our
read it
together.
Yeah,
We'll
so
read
if
it
you
at the
would
end.
write the names, print carefully, and we'll read them. So you take 5 or so minutes and stretch, relax.
Give up wrongful thoughts, engage Dharma holy. I ask precious 3 gems from deep in my pained heart. See me with compassion. I have no other hope. This dear human body, impermanence besets. Do you not fear your death, good and faithful student? The 5 skandhas gather and disperse who knows when. Heartily think on death, good and faithful student. Karma never deceives, so give up wrongful thoughts, engage Dharma holy.
yenamido Thagame yilute mita to bolete Chidden ye de karzoloma Andi pung in so pa nanki lo te mendo Nini ki wara so te de karzoloma Lendre lo me yempe me gita parapoye la yege
I ask precious 3 gems from deep in my pained heart. See me with compassion. I have no other hope. This dear human body, impermanence besets. Do you not fear your death, good and faithful student? The 5 skandhas gather and disperse who knows when. Heartily think on death, good and faithful student. Karma never deceives, so give up wrongful thoughts. Engage Dharma wholly.
Kunjoren jena sama dovi nidembena Toje shenje ziro resa yena medo Thagame yilute mita to bolete Chidden ye de karzoloma Andi pung in so pa nanki lo te mendo Nini ki wara so te de karzoloma Lendre lo me yempe me gita parapoye la yege
I ask precious 3 gems from deep in my pained heart. See me with compassion. I have no other hope. This dear human body, impermanence besets. Do you not fear or death. Good and faithful student. The 5 skandhas gather and disperse who knows when. Heartily think on death, good and faithful student.
Sitting flowingly, resting deeply, very nice, and breathing. So we'll do short periods of hum, and we'll be in silence. You'll be with your breath. And you can do the sending and taking as you wish when you're observing your breath. Let your neck be long. Go any kind of tension. But you're more settled now, anyway, than you were before. Feeling your breath. Exhaling light, love, good wishes, however you most comfortably feel to do. Exhaling that to the people around you, to the whole room. And in a way that feels comfortable, when you're ready, you can inhale away any of their difficulties and they start shining more and more from the inside out. And it dissolves as it comes to you. It doesn't burden you in any way. And now all of this good energy from our whole practice from this morning, we are going to dedicate to everyone. We sing the dedication and then the blessing. Jasper, would you light the candle when we get to it? Thank you. Do you need help?
Got it.
Okay. Will you help him, Selma? You'll find it. Okay. Oh, your mom's going to help you. Okay. That's fine. Good. Very good. Okay. So first is dedication. By this good, that means everything that you just did. It was good, right? May I become, it may sound strange to say, may I become a great guru, but again, that's not an ego thing. That means, may I become a guru is somebody who has a lot of merit. It's actually a Sanskrit root gur. A lot of merit. So when I become really full of merit and wholesome activity, may I help everybody. Everybody to become like that. That's the meaning. By this good may I swiftly once become a great guru, lead all beings, everyone, to reach to that very ground. You're up. Thank you. And then we'll read the names. With all of you in mind, we light this lamp of clarity. May the glow of love, wisdom shine within us, everyone, till we all rise forth born in one enlightened mandala.
Sentient beings throughout space, we hold in particular Annika and Aiden, my wife Sylvia, Diana and Brian, Mike, Eileen, James, Gus, Jessica, Dominica, Julie, Jim, Nick, Raheem, Dion, Phyllis, Polapper, Caesar, Monique, Lulu, Ponley and Vern, Mauricio Silva, Vanessa Mora, Lucas Silva, Felipe Silva, Gabriel Silva, Christian Montero, Guillermo Silva, Anne Wei, Interface Samaritan, Amy Jia, Yongyan Mei, Perdi, Athena, Mope Wang, Yuyi Zhang, Jir Lu, Elaine, Jennifer Jasper, Scott, Evelyn, Anthony, Siddharth, Basuda, Palash, Anushri, Sharanya, Vivek, Aruna, Robert, Addiction, Attachments, Lori, Freedom of Emotional Restraints, Elise, Uriana, Jamie, Myrna, Lynette, Lee Jr. and family, Monica, Charles, Mike, Rosa, the horse, Camacho's Mike, Beto, Kaisu, Rolf, Dave Johnson, Luann Novak, Doris, Bobby, Louvel, Josh, Natalie, Fleming, Michelle, Dwayne, Gloria, Elizabeth DeRuige, Bardo, Lisa and her father, Ansi Muti, Rosa the horse, Carol of flood victims, Lois Symes, Matilda, Valerie and new family, Monica, health and job, Claire, F and mom, Miriam Cypress, Alice Runyon, Myrna Tsubuta, Chris, Sophie and baby, Becky, Gary and Joanne, baby, Rihanna, Sharon, family, Walter Kelly, Julia Carroll, Mary Scott, Matilde, Valerie, Connie Adams, and the Bardo, Sarah and the Bardo, and Michelle Hunter.
Max Panzer. And we send our awe out to all of them. Another way of extending light, this time to everybody throughout space, as we sang earlier. Thank you, everybody. And this breathing, sending out love, light, breathing away pain as you might wish. You can do it anytime, anywhere. As you get into the car, as you walk through your place of work, as you shop, breath is always there.
We're starting our teaching series for the fall on Tuesday, September 4th at 7 p.m. It will be on wisdom. And so the first and third Tuesdays at 7 p.m. we have our classes, which include a meditation period and some teaching going to about 9 p.m. On the second and fourth Tuesdays, if you wish to come and practice, we have practice on second and fourth Tuesdays at 7 p.m. We will definitively be moving this is our next to the last Sunday here. Please, if you have not put your email into the sheet, please put your email in so you can be apprised of what will be happening. October 15th will be our last day in this building. That's decided. We may be going virtual, or we may be having some things at some other locations. All of that will be decided in the interim. It's not settled yet. So please make sure we have your email so you can know where we will be and what we will be doing.
So we can stay in touch.
Yeah. Thank you all for coming.
Happy
on a rainy
Labor
Sunday.
Day.
And happy Labor Day.